would have thought that the babyface walking meme SKAI Jackson would put down Millie the mermaid and pick up the bad habit of beefing with everybody she's in secret competition with? You may remember SKAI Jackson from the hit Disney Channel show Jessie, starring Debby Ryan. As much as we'd love to remember SKAI as the sweet little girl who played the role of Zuri, little SKAI ain't so little anymore, and neither is her rock throwing skills, because apparently all that rock throwing and hand hiding has caught up with her, and we're here today to go over all the celebrity feuds SKAI Jackson has found herself in over the years. Starting off with her Jessie co-star Debby Ryan. Imagine our shock when we found out that little old SKAI had issues with Debby of all people. The nanny? When Jessie first arrived on the Disney scene in 2011, viewers right away recognized a few things. The first being the Fran Drescher-like show, and the second being all of the adopted children Debby Ryan's character, Jessie, was tasked in taking care of. Before ish hit the fan, Lil SKAI, who was no more than 9 at the time, used to rave about her faux nanny, calling Debby fantastic and a great person, and the feeling was mutual. Almost 4 years into the show, Jessie watchers began to suspect some turbulence on the set. After noticing SKAI wasn't following Debby anymore on Twitter, a concerned fan went out of their way to DM Debby Ryan on Tumblr, telling her that SKAI had been telling her, the random fan, that Debby pushes and bullies SKAI on set. The anonymous fan also claimed that SKAI reached out to others on Instagram and told her Debby did drugs. A whole mess! What's even messier was that Debby took the time to respond back. If I was 12, I probably would be insecure about the lead of the show I'm supporting on. She went on to add that when the show began, she already knew tension would come about, then shut down any and all drug-related rumors by saying that she didn't have time to do drugs since she works 3 jobs. Fast forward to 2020, a fan reached out to SKAI via TikTok to ask about the beef between her and Debby, to which SKAI denied with a simple, "Girl, no, love her." However, being the messy boots some of y'all are, one person took it upon themselves to screenshot SKAI's original reply, adding a little Photoshop editing razzle-dazzle to make it seem as though SKAI had called Debby a musty white biatch. Of course, SKAI shut that down right away. Which brings us to our next real feud SKAI had with Danielle Bregoli, aka Cash Me Outside. How about that? In what multiverse did we expect Zuri to be beefing with the Cash Me Outside girl? What's even more ironic is in the wake of SKAI's tussle with Bhad Bhabie, Debby had liked the tweet of a supporter of SKAI's who called Danielle out for quote-unquote starting beef with SKAI Jackson nice unproblematic ass. Well, looks like somebody didn't get the memo. Bhad Bhabie is more famously known as the Lil Bad 13-year-old phenomenon who got famous after appearing on the Dr. Phil show that her equally problematic mama dragged her onto due to her daughter's low vibrational way of living, including putting the paws on her own mama. Danielle and SKAI's feud began after SKAI had made a comment on her private IG page, known as a Finsta, stating that she wanted someone to hook her up with the rapper NBA Youngboy, someone whom Danielle previously dated. When word got back to Danielle, she gave a major bombastic side-eye, sending out a post and delete via Instagram explaining why she was irritated. According to Bhad Bhabie, she was annoyed that SKAI had commented on Bhad Bhabie's tattoo on her face she had gotten of Youngboy's name, calling it, in short, ugly. Instagram Live had been the next thing Bhad Bhabie hopped on to address SKAI's obsession with her, saying that SKAI attempts to talk to every dude Danielle talks to. She even told her to stop going to the same nail salon she goes to. Don't ever come to Glam House. You want to be me so bad? You get your nails done by the people I get my nails done with? Don't ever come here. I ain't tripping cause I'm going to see her mama at the perfect time and I'm a dog walk her. And none of her friends going to help her cause they all innocent and they don't want no pressure with me at all. I don't even know why she thinks she want pressure with me. You used to hang around me. You know how I am. You know I'll really get on you. You know I don't play, so why are you so obsessed with me? You're so small. If I get my hands on you, it's a dub for you. It's over with. You're going to the hospital. Like, I'm saying you better rack up all your checks right now. Get all the money you can get, all the shows you can, commercials, all that. Because when I get a hold of you, you ain't going to be doing none of that no more. Bhad Bhabie was not playing with Miss SKAI. And you know, viewers being hella messy, they went and dug up a list of all the rappers SKAI tried to talk to who had been linked to Bhad Bhabie first. Another being some rapper named L God. Supposedly these dudes aren't even SKAI's type for real. Along the way, SKAI and Danielle's mother got involved, and Danielle's mama Barbara shared screenshots of her little exchange with Kia, SKAI's mom. Things were getting pretty heated until Kia took it upon herself to reel herself back. Probably because she knew she was gonna get those lawyers involved. And did. Kia hired a lawyer after getting a restraining order against Bhabie after she threatened to drag SKAI like a rag doll. The restraining order claimed that SKAI was afraid to leave her home and hadn't slept well since the cyber threats were made, and even went on to insinuate that Bhabie was mentally unstable. The restraining order was approved, and Bhabie had been ordered to stay 100 yards away from SKAI and her place of residence. But that didn't mean Bhabie was prohibited from commenting on SKAI or her mama's social media pages, because Danielle took to SKAI's mom's IG account to inform her that she needs to get a hold of SKAI's Finsta. Of course, Kia had her daughter's back no matter how in the wrong she may have been, telling her to go away from her with this tomfoolery. The next feud involves Jordyn Woods' younger sister, Jody Woods, after it had been alleged that SKAI was bullying little Jody over there on that Finsta of hers. All because of a boy who just so happens to be the son of a recording artist and the nephew of one of the greatest to ever do it, Queen Bee herself. Solange, please come get your son. Solange's son Jules had the girls, or maybe just SKAI, fighting. Jules supposedly was talking to Jody Woods, who's about 15, mind you, and SKAI wasn't here for it. Jules went on to reveal that he and SKAI had an intimate relationship, saying that he got her addicted, then left her, but then went on to say that SKAI allegedly cheated on him. Somehow, some way, pictures of Jules' nudes got leaked and all evidence pointed back to SKAI. In retaliation, Jules leaked a video in a group chat that should have been hidden away in the drafts forever of him and SKAI getting into some things. In response, SKAI dragged the Holy Spirit into the nonsense and left it at that. She didn't, however, leave the next nonsense at that because Euphoria star Storm Reid would be dragged into the foolishness first by SKAI's mother, then SKAI herself. A few years back in 2020, Storm posted a few photos of herself showing off her Ivy Park on her IG page. In case you didn't know, Ivy Park is Beyoncé's athletic line she owned under Adidas. As innocent as that sounds, the photos displayed Storm rocking a bodysuit-like long-sleeve fit from the Ivy Park collection, paired with knee-high boots. Most thought the team was serving looks. However, SKAI's mother took it upon herself to share a few thoughts to her IG story, saying that if her daughter SKAI wore a similar look, even at the age of 18, she would have been dragged for filth. Of course, the internet told her to shut up and eat her salad, cause what does Storm Reid have to do with your child? Well, fast forward a few years later, Storm, minding her own clear-skin business, posted a few pics to her IG yet again, wanting to show off her new do and color. A trendy half-up, half-down hairstyle, complete with 2 side bangs. Her followers loved it, but supposedly on the other side of the internet, SKAI Jackson was sitting back with the stank face, and not because she enjoyed Storm's new look, posting a throwback pic of herself to her own IG story of her wearing a similar style to Storm's. SKAI made sure to @ her hairstylist, claiming they were the best before finishing off the throwback post with the word trendsetter. Fans put 2 and 2 together and realized that SKAI was indirectly shading Storm, insinuating that it was she who inspired Storm to get her new do. Storm got a hold of the mess and ended up posting a photo of the actual inspiration behind the hairstyle, color and all, and in short, SKAI was not the source of inspo for Storm's new red-headed half-updo. Last but certainly not least, we have the memorable back and forth between SKAI and Azalea Banks. But in SKAI's defense, who hasn't Azalea beefed with? After accusing SKAI's mother of pimping and over-sexualizing her kid and telling SKAI that she was in desperate need of a boob job at age 14, SKAI tweeted at her followers that Azalea Banks needed to simmer down, which only amped up Azalea's antics. Azalea went on to say that SKAI was going to end up a depressed, druggy has-been child star who needed to grow some hips, to which SKAI responded, "When a no-hip-having 14-year-old has more class than you, worry about your career. Get one." Azalea went on to drag SKAI for the next however long before her tank was on E, before taking a final blow, telling SKAI that she was just another black girl who was going to be kicked off the Disney conveyor belt. SKAI then clapped back with the forever hilarious drag, "You got dissed by a One Directioner. Wow, miserable. How miserable can your life be? Now have several seats, Azalea Stanks." Go fix your edges before you come at me. When asked about the random exchange, Azalea argued that she'd actually been arguing with SKAI's mother, Kia, who she thinks had been running SKAI's Twitter account at the time, and not SKAI herself. Whatever the case may be, all we know is that throughout the years, SKAI has found herself in numerous beefs with people you wouldn't even have thought she knew. Some of these can be explained, but you have to admit a lot of these are highly questionable. Is SKAI Jackson really a mean girl behind the scenes? Let us know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments, and stay tuned for more true celebrity stories.